Yeah, welcome to the Club Fillers Inc. daytime stream. We out here today at the daytime stream, pumping it through on the daytime stream on a Saturday, pumping it through. You know how the game is. The race is not for the swift, it's for those who can endure it. You know what I mean? Today we're gonna go on a trail. Today we're gonna go on a trail. So hold tight for the trail, and we're gonna be pumping through on the trail. So um, hold tight for that. And first of all, I'll see you today, Harry, coming through. So we're just going to be pumping before that. We're just going to be pumping it through and seeing what's going down. You know what I mean? Before that, we're going to grab a little something to eat and go on the warm-up side of the game. We out here today. So the sun is shining and we're checking out the scenery of what's going down at the Club Fillers Inc. Yeah, here you go. So let me just set it down here. Pumping it through on the daytime stream. Here we're at. Alright, let's get it together like this. Yes, sir. You're definitely out here. Let's out there pumping it through. Daytime stream. Peace Treaty side of the game. Peace Treaty side of the game. We out here. So, yeah, you know. You guys will fall for anything. You mustn't fall for anything, guys. Don't don't let a person. What does your life come to when a person like Ben Newton before you? What does your life come to? Pretty sad life when your life Ben Newton Chronicles comes for you. What does your life come to? Oh my gosh, can't make this stuff up. chicken and chips. Okay. You was on about Ben. Yeah. Keith Jenkins is the man. Keith Jenkins comes true, man. He's been pumping through. Keith Jenkins is top boy. Top respect. Like eating some chicken and chips. The weekend. You know. Yeah. Nice big piece of chicken. Man. Right there, boy. Yeah. Get some protein. Wow. Yeah, boy. Some protein. Yeah. Before we hit the road. Yes, sir. Coming through with cap. Shit. No. So, tonight we're raiding Keith Jenkins Street. Operation. Some man is pumping through. They're reaching on me. KFC cycle, yeah. Something like that. Yes, sir. We're at the Club Fellas Inc. I see you there, Gabby coming through. The daytime stream. Who's on the daytime stream? Daytime stream, pumping it through. Non-stop. On the Peace Treaty side of the game. Going in. You need a dime piece spinner on YouTube. Yeah, when we get to Philippines, we're gonna be our second name is gonna be Dime and Piece. We're gonna have dime pieces. We need some dime pieces. We definitely do. Yeah, we gotta get some dime pieces on the channel. Keep it coming through. Okay, your tickets to the Philippines have gone up in price. Nice chicken there, boy. Nice big chicken. Crazy. UK is so hard to get dime pieces. So hard to get dime pieces in New Zealand. If you reach a certain age.
Can I say hi?
Go out.
Hi, good morning. Thank you, boss.
Man. Meridian drink. It's a nice day out here as well. All the prices, ticket prices are high at the moment. And then they're going to skyrocket towards Christmas time. this stuff up. He can't make this stuff up. The funny thing is, he didn't even spell the name right. He wants to call Keith Jenkins, but he can't spell it right. Them guys try to. I don't get tricked by Ben Newton Chronicles. If I see their Vincent Submarine, I see it there. Good to see them. The day I get tricked by Ben Newton Chronicles, the day I know my life is like all the time low. I know my life's at an all-time low. They tried to pull that trick on me. And of course it's a lie. Of course it's a lie. For one, how I caught them out, I'll tell you how I caught them out in the beginning, because every supporter has their way of supporting people. Some people don't mix the way they do it. So when Jermaine and sometime Wong was running over here, trying their best to try and bring down the boss, I said, keep taking this on Power Chat. I already knew that. I already knew it was a lie, because I knew that Keith Jenkins don't use Power Chat. He only used Super. So they kept fake cars, Jermaine. Running over, yeah. Start running over to Keith Jenkins. Keith Jenkins, tell Barry the truth that you sent Ben £500. Tell Barry the truth. Barry don't believe it. Keith Jenkins says, I don't even know who Ben is. I don't even know who Ben is. Then they're like, oh. And then you want me to believe in a person like, you really want me to believe in a person like bloody Jermaine. You want me to believe in a person like Jermaine get tricked by Ben. I'll say that guy a fool, man. I don't listen to Jermaine, he just talk rubbish. Pretend like he knows everything in the community, don't know shit. You didn't even know that, you got tricked by Ben. And you want me to take you serious. I just laugh. I think to myself, God damn, these guys, bro. They try so hard, it's embarrassing. How people try so hard to try and bring down the boss. They try. And no man should be that desperate in their life. It's ugly. When you see a man that's so desperate to try and bring down the boss, it's embarrassing to me. It's embarrassing. You so much want to believe. You so much want to bring down the boss, you get tricked by Ben Newton Chronicles. I said, I've seen it all in this community now, bro. I done seen it all, bro. He puts in his title, thanks Keith Jenkins, and he doesn't even spend Keith Jenkins right. Yeah, it's just a joke. Ben is bored, he ain't got nothing to do with his life. He doesn't know what to do with himself. He's just bored, and then that's cool. And if you want to support him, but I beg, don't get tricked by Ben. Fuck me. What's this world come to? What is the world come to when you get tricked by Ben? I could have seen that 100 miles away. But yeah, that's the way it is. He's jealous. He's envious of my cake. He's so jealous of envious of my cake that he starts losing his own cake. All because you can't stay in his lane. So jealous, so envious. You can't focus on your own cake. You start losing your own cake. Stupidity is costly. You know that? Stupidity is very costly. saying? He tricked you. I can understand. I can understand. Because on Power Chat, what you can do, you don't have to, you can put any name you want on Power Chat. You can put Luis Cabo, you can put this, you can put that. So someone can come along. He's going on a bender tonight as we speak. So someone can come along, just put in any name they want, and say, yeah, this one sent me this. You don't fool me. But anyway, I really don't open up my life to talk about no fool. You want to act the fool, you want to act like a teenager. I ain't got time for that, bro. I didn't have time to be talking about that. Yeah, you're right. You're right on that one. At least you know that. You know, at least you know that. You know, Ben, as soon as he gets $1,000, you wouldn't see him for another week. It reminds me of when I used to have FBI guy working for me. I had to pay FBI guy. I had to pay FBI guy every 2 weeks. Everybody was getting paid every day or every week because you give that guy money, you don't see him again the next day. So I had to give him money every week so that he could at least do a week work. And at the end of the week, he goes on a bender. 2 days, you don't see him. Monday, he's broke again. He's back to work. Can't make this stuff up. Yeah. You got a bag of tricks up your sleeve, mate. You got to know who you're playing with. They'll do anything. These people will do anything because they're so desperate. They're so desperate to destroy the boss. It's really a shame that men can really be like that. Towards, and I ain't going nowhere. And I told them that before, but they don't want to listen. They still don't believe. Keith Jenkins coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Salute, brother. Salute. We're going in tonight. We're gonna have a great live tonight about why the boys should support you. We're also gonna raid your channel tonight after about 11 o'clock, and we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, man. We're here. We out here. We out here, and we're out here. You know what I'm saying? We're doing our thing in the daytime. Salute. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Dealing with the same thing, bro. Trying my best to be the best version of myself, but some people. Yes, sir. Keith Jenkins in the building. We're gonna go for a walkabout. We out here today, and we're in the UK. We're in the UK. Take the gimbal off the tripod. Oh! tripod to the gimbal. No. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm okay. See you later, Pocket Watcher. See you later, man. It was nice knowing you, bro. See you later. See you later, Pocket Watch. That wasn't very, Jermaine. That wasn't very nice. That wasn't very quick of you, Jermaine. You know you can't, Jermaine. You know you can't come on my channel and try and be a clever one. Try to put me down and think I'm trying to, trying to be clever, Jermaine. Don't think you could try and be clever because you know you're going to be on the ban list. You know I don't play games. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, you know that. You guys make me laugh, bro. I tell you, with your C-class trolling. Yes, sir, man. Always, bro. Always. Total respect, man. And you know, Chief Jenkins, like I said, look, you came in this community, you supported the cause, and we totally respect that. But one thing about what I got to tell you about this community and me myself, because let me tell you something about me. I'm a supporter. I am a supporter of people too in the community. But one thing about me, I'm not just a taker. I'm actually a giver. I'm not actually. I'm not actually just a taker. I'm actually a giver. I like to give more than I receive because I believe that it's better to give than to receive. So what I'm saying to you is this, because I believe it's better to give than to receive. So we appreciate you. That's what I'm trying to say. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, and you're doing a good thing. I'm just saying now you're going to get your channel up and running. And like I said, I can't tell no one what to do with their channel. You have to run it the way you want to run it. You have to run it the way you want to run it. You're a man, the same thing I do to, what's his name? I said to Toronto. I gave Toronto a lot of heat, a lot of heat, a lot of cake, a lot of inspiration to get his channel going. Top to the numbers he's at, and he's done it himself. But And like I said, when you get monetized or when you get yourself there, you got to do it yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let me time out some people for foolishness. There you go. Like I said, sorry I got to time out some people because some people just endeavor to stay out of their lane. You know, it's just one word, stay in their lane, but they can't do that. So, but anyway, the point is, what you do, your channel is totally up to you. All I say, and I say all the time, is you know, there's going to be people coming to your channel from my channel to try and rub shoulders with you and try and become mods on your channel. And you got to be very careful of that, very extremely careful of that, because there's not all good people in this community. Not everybody's good people. Some people are bad people. So you got to be careful. You be careful of who you're modding and you're making mod, because some people's aim goal. Some people dedicate their whole life, which is it's hard to say, but some people dedicate their whole life to try and destroy the boss. And they try everything in the book. And then what they're gonna do, they're gonna try and convince you to try and stop supporting me. That's their game plan. They're gonna try and support, they're gonna try everything in the book. They're gonna try everything they can, and nothing's worked. So the last result now, you know what I mean? Yeah, so the last resort they're gonna try and do is try and come over your channel to try, because the whole game plan is to try and convince you to try and stop supporting the boss, to make you fall off, because they feel like, and they've done it to a few of my donators already. They've done it to a few of them, and people bend, people twist, and people bend, because they come up with the most craziest lies, craziest things. Because these people got no morals, no principles at all. All their game want to do is destroy the boss for some reason. All their game plan is they want to do is try their best to try and destroy the boss. But you know, so like I said to you is this: I don't tell a man what to do, but I just warn a man before it happens. I warn a man that this is what you're up against. There's a police station right there. Police station right there. Nice police station. Right on the lake. I'm focusing on exercising my lane. I definitely am focused on exercising my lane. But unfortunately, flip for profits, you can't run away. I don't live in denial, man. I don't sit there and live in denial. It's not. That's exactly what I do. I focus on my lane and I focus on my exercise. Don't think I don't. But I'm not sitting here in denial thinking I don't know where the enemy is coming from. That would be very silly of me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even won the war. It's a nice police station. So if you're asking me to be naive, unfortunately, I'm not going to be. I know exactly where people are coming from. I know exactly what people do. And I always tell people around me, I always got to protect the people around me so they know where people are coming from. I give out prior warning because I understand people's game. You know, they'll go to the extent of lying. They're going to make up videos of lie, which is not even true. Now, why would you do that? Why would you lie that Keith Jenkins gave you £1,000? That's what Ben did. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Because you're bored, you ain't got nothing going on, you're jealous, you're envious, you ain't got nothing going on in your life, so you got to concentrate on my life. That's how it is. You got to concentrate on my cake. You concentrate on my cake so much that you lose your own cake. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, like I said, so, you know, I don't think I'm sitting there in denial. This is some cuckoo land. If I was sitting in a cuckoo land, I would never have won the war. I would have lost the war. would have been caught out and lost the ball. And how come that happened? And I bet basically I would have ran off YouTube. I would have been ran off YouTube if I was getting silly. But I was outsmarted the game. And I knew how the enemy operated, and because I knew how they operated, they couldn't defeat me. That's why I'm still here to today. Because many people have been defeated off YouTube, destroyed, because they don't know how to play chess. People are playing chess with you and you're playing checkers. So, I understand that. So, I understand. So when I do have a great person like Keith Jenkins, I have to warn him and tell him what the enemy's going to do before he does it. Because now he's becoming a live streamer. They're going to target him to try and rub shoulders with him. And their whole end goal is to try and stop him to try supporting me. That's their whole end goal. Because they're so dedicated to doing this. They've been doing this for 2 years. 2 years of their life they've been doing this. And they still ain't given up. You would have said, boy, you know what? Well, I wasted all that time and effort to try and destroy this man. And he ain't going nowhere. I'm going to give up now. 2 years and they still ain't thrown the towel. I threw this. I had to have a peace treaty and I'm still on a peace treaty. But, I also got to protect myself at the same time. Because I don't think because I'm on a peace treaty. Trust me. I know in their heart they're giving up. You think he's silly? You really think that he's gonna? You really think that he's gonna? You really think he's gonna close his stream? He opens his stream when I'm streaming all the time because he wants to steal cake. That's his game plan. But listen, that's a little kid. I don't want to talk about Ben. He's a little child who's trying to look attention, and he's really bored. He's bored with his life. He ain't got nothing to do. So I'm not talking about him. You understand? I'm just concentrating on my own cake and my own thing. You understand? You don't think you're gonna tell Ben to do that? Let me see. He's just a child, man. I don't take him serious. I'm just saying. When it comes to my own people, I look out for my own people. Especially if I have good people, I look out for my own good people. Because unfortunately, in this live streaming game, you have some really nasty people. That's something that we cannot deny. And that's what I'm going to say. So let's move forward from there now. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing, girl? Coming through at the club, Villa Zinc. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Long time no see. How you doing, my friend? Good to see this girl's. She's in Thailand. Yeah, she's in Thailand. Thailand. See you there. In Thailand. You know what I mean? Good to see you today. And hope to see you again. She's been on my show before. She's she's been on my live. She's been on I interviewed her before. Yeah. Good to see you today. Yes, sir. So anyway, on a positive note, we out here in the daytime, keeping it as positive as we can. She's and don't forget, at least check out Keith Jenkins' stream. Check out Keith Jenkins' channel. Check out Keith's stream tonight. We're going to be having a great time tonight with Keith Jenkins. He's a good friend of mine. He's a good friend. He's a good supporter of the channel. He's going to be doing some great things throughout the communities. You can come down tonight, 11 o'clock UK time. We're going to have a nice little live stream. So come by, say hello. And that goes for everybody. Come by, 11 o'clock UK time. We're going to pump it up. We're going to spread love. Because that's what we do. We spread love. One hand wash the other, two hands wash your cake. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, chew and wash your face. You know what I'm saying? So, um, so yeah, we spread love to Keith Jenkins tonight on a positive note. And I think I'm gearing up to have a really good night tonight with Keith Jenkins. Um, and I think he's going to have a really good time. And you know, like I do say, there is some good people in this community, but unfortunately, we have there's always going to be that 2% of people which are just, you know, we just want to spoil it for everybody else. But we're not going to make them spoil it. We're not going to make them. We're not going to make them spoil it. We're not going to make them. We're going to have a great time. We're going to be pumping through, and we're just going to be doing the best we can with what we got. You know what I mean? Life is good. You know what I mean? I see there's Sawyer Dog, Sausage Dog coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel today in the daytime stream. Keith Jenkins is in the building, and we are pumping through. We are out here on the Peachtree side of the game. We're gonna go on a trail. We're gonna go on a trail. We're gonna pump through. You know what I mean? Everybody's supposed to be their own boss. Everybody's supposed to be their own boss. That's not a fake leash, that's a real leash. If it's fake, they would come through trolling. So they would come through trolling. You know, if I don't know about fakes, fakes come through trolling. Straight up and down trolling. Yeah, so everybody's supposed to be their own boss, and everybody's supposed to stay in their lane and concentrate on focus on being as healthy as you can, being as fit as you can, and being the best version of yourself as much as you can, and just being a great person. You know what I mean? Being a nice, great person. Your own boss. These people make a lot more money than me, who can do a lot more things than me. That doesn't mean that you ain't a boss. You can be a boss of your own person. But you've got to stay in your lane. You've got to be positive. You've got to keep pushing through. And you've got to work hard at what you're doing. And you've got to keep great people around you, which want good for their life and for everybody else. Keep positive, 100%. That's what it's about. Flip for profits, keeping it positive. And I try to keep it as positive as I can. But sometimes as a boss, you have to put things in line. And you have to show people you have to put people in their place. Because some people constantly want to come out of lane. So I've got to put them back in lane as a boss. That's just the way it is. You've got to put your foot down. Otherwise, people will run all over you. I mean, they'll run all over you. The things that I've been through on this YouTube channel, and even when it comes to being friends with Keith Jenkins, everybody in the community is trying to take Keith Jenkins from me because he's a big donor. But they got donators already. I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? And they got big donors, but they're greedy. So I put them in their place and tell them, listen, you stay in your lane and I stay in mine. You understand? Please don't try and you take my lyrics, you take my style, you take my persona, but don't take my cake. If you don't know what cake is, don't take my money. We tone it up in a nice way. You can take my style, you can use my lyrics, you can use my thing, but don't take my cake at the same time. Because I gotta eat too. You understand? Sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta put people in their place. because people know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing, but they're trying to test you to see if you will come up on trumps as an alpha male and tell them. You know what I mean? They're not children. They know exactly what they're doing. So I put them in their place. And it might sound negative, but unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Unfortunately, that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know that. I spoke to him about that yesterday. I said, "Oh, you good luck with that, man. Good luck with that." As I said, it's not my channel, so I don't really mind. You can mod anybody you want. It's not my channel, but you know, when shit hits the fan, don't come crying to me. I already told you. You know what I'm saying? There's good people and there's bad people in this world, and you need to differentiate between the two. You know, I'm a good person. I'm a kind person. I help everybody. I do what's in my range. I'm not the richest guy. If some people's range are good, if my money got good, I would be donating hundreds of pounds, or even £500. I would donate big money if my money was good. But my range is not that big, but I still donate something. It's the thought what counts. So I'm a good person. I help people on my channel. I help people to do better. I encourage men to be the best version of themselves. I've helped the whole community to be the best version of themselves and look good, smell good, and go to work and focus and be, just do their lane. But there's some pockets of resistance of people which get out of line and they know what they're doing. So I put them back on line and tell them, no, don't do that. Don't take my kindness for weakness. Don't think because I'm helping you to be a better version and smelling good and looking good and being a great person that you can take my cake at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. That is rude and cheeky. So, like I said, I'm willing to help anywhere. I've helped many people in this community by being the boss of the community. I helped many people, straightened out many people's lives. Because when I first got in this community, it was a mess. Everybody was crossing over each other. Everybody was fighting with each other. Everybody was, it was just a mess. And it needed cleaning up, and I cleaned it up. And I put out there, stay in your lane. It's a simple thing, stay in your lane. You understand? It's 24 hours in a day. Everybody's got to eat out of this cake, out of this pie of YouTube. But you don't have to be chaos with it. This YouTube is running over this place, and as soon as someone donates, another person is running over and just jumping, spamming down the chat. Yeah, how you doing, man? How you doing? Trying to get the attention because you want cake. Go and build your channel, work hard, try to get the great people around you to support you, and be happy. And if you've got great people around you already, well, then you're just being silly because you already got cake around you. You're being greedy. You want more. I don't do that. You don't see me going running down people's channel and try and destroy their cake. I just say, okay, well, if I have a bad day or if I don't make no cake, well, that's the way it is. I'll double up my hustle. I'll go live in the morning. I'll go live in the evening. And I'll go live every day. And I'll push the panic button. Because that's what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be going to steal someone else's cake. It's stealing. I don't steal. I'm an honest person. I'm a very honest person. There's the trail we're going on. So there you go. Yeah, treat them as a man as they're otherwise proven. I do. I respect everybody, and I've helped everybody. There's not one person I helped in this community. I've been positive, and not one person. But there's a line you don't cross, and some people try to cross that line. Sorry. Of selfishness and greed. Doesn't go hand in hand. So, you know, apart from that, now let's move on from that. So we're going to go on this trail. We're going to take a trail because we're getting our exercise in, and we're going to be pumping it through on this trail on a positive note. Like I said, you know, and like I said, you know, someone mentioned that this, someone mentioned that, but you know what, you're going to have to learn the hard way. I told him, you'll learn the hard way. So, you'll learn the hard way. Everybody has to learn the hard way, man. You see, there's two things you can learn in life. You can learn from books, you can learn from your own experience, and you can learn the hard way. There's ways you can learn in life, you know what I mean? I'm not moaning. I am telling you the truth. I'm not moaning, I'm telling you as it is. I'm putting people in their place. So I'm just telling people as it is. I'm not moaning, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, I'm telling people as it is, so that we're clear. We're clear. You've got to be clear with people. Because if you don't put your foot down and be clear with people, and be firm, people will take the piss. I think it's just okay. I'm just being firm and saying he's not okay. I'm not trying to moan, I'm just saying don't take the piss. Simple as that. Now we can move on. And that's what the boss does. That's the trail we're going on. We're pumping through on the trail side of the game, guys. Keeping it as positive as we can. We're having a great time today. We're going to pump it through. We're going to try and speak to some people. And we're going to keep as positive as we can down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. And let's get the conversation started. Pumping through. Yes, sir. So, anyway, we're out here today, and we're pumping it through. So, like I said, we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about motivation today. Let's talk about motivational talk today. Now, in life is very, very hard as a man. And I get it. Sometimes you're struggling. You're trying your best to be the great person and and do some great things in life. Life is tough. But in life you gotta keep your principles, your morals, no matter what happens. You gotta be honest. I'm an honest person. I don't tell lies. I'm an honest person. I ain't got a criminal record. I don't do no crime. I don't do nothing. I'm not married, yes, but still. I'm a single man, but still. I have a lot of principles in my life, and I stick by them. You understand? And I built myself a lane on YouTube where I encourage men to do better with their life, to be a single man but do better, and live your life to the maximum, travel the planet, and stay away from negativity. And you can do better. Life is not over when you turn to 50 years old. That's what I teach. It doesn't mean because you're 50 or you're 60, you can go to places like Thailand, Philippines, Asia, Cambodia, Brazil, wherever tickles your fancy. You can go somewhere and you can do better with your life. Life will be good for you. I know when you get to a certain age in the Western world, you get to over 50 in the Western world, and you become invisible. And you can become miserable. It's sad because you're not getting single man side of the game. Things are not working out too good for you. So I get it. but there is options. You have it. Have an option. Single man side of the game, I see you there. SMSOTG lifestyle. Single man side of the game. Look what we built. We built a channel, we built t-shirts. Pumping it through today, yeah. We built t-shirts, we built a mod, SMSOTG brand. That's a whole brand we built right there. We built a whole brand. SMSOTG lifestyle. That's success. That's success. We built a 9 o'clock stream, everybody comes down and has fun and enjoy it. That's success. You know what I mean? We've got great guys who support us. 7 pillars. London Cabbie in no particular order. London Cabbie, Jay Smith, David May, Chief Jenkins. SMSOTG, Baron, to name a few. We built that. They come down, they press like, they get involved with the chat, support the cause. We built that. We built a 9. Sorry, man. Sorry. We built a 9 o'clock stream. We built a 9 o'clock stream where people can come down every day and they can enjoy talking and having a conversation and having a great conversation. We built that. We worked hard for 2.5 years to build that. 2.5 years throughout the whole of the C19. We built that all up from scratch. We got t-shirts, we got this, we got that. We've traveled to places. We traveled to Brazil, we traveled to Ukraine. We're going to Philippines. We're doing great things. We're in our own lane. And, you know what I mean? The cake is getting sweeter. We're on a peace treaty side of the game. We're keeping it as peaceful as we can. There's many people. There is pockets of resistance, but there's always going to be pockets of resistance. You know what I'm saying? So we're on a peace treaty. We're not harming no one. We're just trying to help everybody to be better, to be great people in their life. And it's hard sometimes. It's hard sometimes, but some people are so negative. So much jealousy. So much jealousy in the community. And negativity. It's unreal. And I believe some people don't want peace. They want the beef. They want the argument. I see you there, Toronto's guys, good luck coming through the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you there, Toronto. I saw you doing a live this morning, sleep stream, a good idea. I used to do sleep streams when I first was getting my numbers up. I used to do sleep stream 12 hours, 10 hours, 6 hours. It's a good idea to get your numbers up, you know. Yes, there were only 6 pillars yesterday. After you, yeah, I got to thank you for that because I would never have known. I was lost. I would never have known what happened. So I got to thank you for that one, SMSOTG. I would never have known what happened. When Jay Smith told me that, I've been confused. I've been confused in my life on YouTube, but I've never been that confused. I was like, what the hell? Because I don't know what exactly transpired yesterday with that whole situation. I'm not exactly sure what happened. All I know is that we was under heavy artillery attack, and the artillery attack came in and said, "I'm doing to get the watch hours." Yeah. I did that when I first got it. Yeah, I was yesterday. It was under heavy artillery attack, and someone said, "What the heavy artillery attack? They were trying to use Toronto as what I told you. They're trying to use Toronto as a tool to try and destroy the boss." So what they say is, press 1 if you want Toronto to go live. And everybody who was pressing 1, I was timing out and banging. But in the crossfire, where I can see where the mistake was. Where I know what the mistake was now. I know exactly what the mistake was because I was timing out people and banning people for pressing one. Because basically what they wanted to do was stop my live and Toronto go live because they're trying to destroy my cake. That's all it is. So I was trying to ban people, and the thing is, where I went wrong now. Where I went wrong was that it wasn't 100% my fault. It was London Kebby pressed one. I don't know why he pressed one. Maybe he was just having fun. But he pressed one, so I didn't really see his name. All I saw was one. And I was firing shots. You know what I'm saying? And he got in the firing line. You know, I mean, he shouldn't have pressed one. I wouldn't have pressed the ban button. But that's what happened. He got caught in the firing line. But what I thank you for is that you unbanned him because he would have been on that ban list and I would never have known. You know what I'm saying? I would never have known maybe to the next day. Because I would have thought to myself, God damn, he got caught in the firing line. But he shouldn't have pressed one anyway. So it's partly my fault, partly his fault. He shouldn't have pressed one. Yeah, so that's where it went wrong yesterday. But it's all a bit of fun, you know what I'm saying? Enforce a peace treaty. Yeah, we're on a peace treaty, but, you know, like I said, everybody's got their own channel, Toronto. You got your own channel, and I'm on a peace treaty side of the game, I am. But I'm not, at the same time, I'm not going to be naive to what's going on in the community. Because doesn't mean because we're on a peace treaty side of the game, there are people out there trying their best to destroy me. Don't I think for 1 second, because that's what happened yesterday. They were trying to get you to go live, so when you go live, you can stop my live. I can distract my live. That's what they want to do. They want to distract my live. So basically, that's what I'm trying to say. They're trying to use you as a tool, and that's what they do. That's what they did with every other person. But it never works. So now they want to try and find a new candidate, and that's you. They're going to try and find a new candidate. And I know that, I told you that was going to happen from a long time. I said they're going to try and use you as a candidate, and it's going to get worse as soon as you get monetized. Because they're going to start throwing some super chats, they're going to start throwing some money. You're going to get bamboozled, and when you get bamboozled, you're gonna start caving in if you're weak. And then when you cave in and you start going against the boss, it happens all the time. That is going to be the beginning and end of your channel as soon as you start going against the boss. It's an easy thing. I've seen it 101 times. That's why I see where the enemy's coming from a long time ago. I can name 101 names where they tried to do it when they didn't work. As I told you already. There's nothing you can do to stop my shine. This is God's plan, homie. This ain't mine. So, be warned. I see there's Sean Prawn coming through at the club's Fellas Inc. YouTube channel, which is one. Good to see you there, Sean Prawn. You know what I mean? I know, as I said, it's not about being full-time. It's that when you modded the wrong person. That was a terrible move, bro. I told you that yesterday. That was a terrible move. You know what I mean? Someone even said it in my chat. People know you can't do that. That was a terrible mistake. You'll learn the hard way. You will learn. You will learn. But it's your life, so I don't tell people what to do. You learn. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go. Yeah, you have to learn your way. You're not a child, so you learn. You learn your way, Toronto. Your channel, you do your thing. You enjoy your channel. You understand? I'm only the boss of they call me the boss of the community. I don't hate nobody, but I know exactly where everybody's coming from. There is nobody going to fool me in this community at all. I know exactly where you're coming, where people are coming from. I know exactly the game they play. And most people, not most people who are smart know. That's why people don't mod them to certain people. You see them modding on certain people? You see them modding on certain channels? You don't see them. Even bloody Charlie knows. Why do you think he wouldn't mod Capio? Even Charlie knows. Even Charlie knows, but you don't. But you're gonna learn. You'll learn. You learn your way, not my way. So here you go. Yeah, well, Toronto, if you come on YouTube to make money and you're not doing it full time and you're not doing it 100%, and I wish you the best of luck. You will make some money. You will make some money, especially in the beginning. And when you come on YouTube, you'll find your lane. You've already modded some good people from my channel, which they will support you, which is a good move. It's a bit of a cake stealing, but still, it's all good. We're all on one team, so it's cool. But you will make some money, but you know, don't think you're gonna make big money on YouTube. Yeah. Don't think you come on YouTube to make big money. For the time and the effort that you put in YouTube, you're not gonna make no big money. If you're talking about what, a few $100, yeah. After YouTube's cut, a few $100 is cool. But if you think you're gonna make thousands on YouTube, well, we'll see. In order for you to make thousands on YouTube, you got to go hard as I go. That means you got to go live stream 2 times a day. Live stream in the morning, live stream in the evening, and build up a momentum. You know what I'm saying? Big up for the piece cake side of the game. Appreciate it. Yeah, you got to go hard daytime, hard nighttime in order to make some money. You to even start making some money. And the thing is, you're still not going to make big money. You're just going to for the effort and the stress and the trolling and everything you're going to put up with on YouTube, you're going to say, God damn. So you don't come on YouTube thinking it. And people do. People come on YouTube and get it all twisted. Thinking, yeah, I'm going to make all this big money and it's going to be all great. And I'm not free every time unless I'm overseas. I'm just getting my watch hours, yeah. Boss is a bit different. Boss, Brad is a bit different than you. He's not talked about money all the time. He walks a life and considers outside YouTube. There you go. Time out for foolishness. Time out for foolishness. You got it. Okay? That's a stupidity you have to put up with. That's the stupidity you have to put up with. You see, all that you got to put up with. Time people out. So, like I said, I know you're not full-time on YouTube. I appreciate the soldiers. I know you're not full-time on YouTube, but I'm just saying to you, don't come in the game thinking that you're going to make some big money. It looks like it's big money. And the thing about it is like this, it depends on how, like I said, okay, let me put it like this. Tonight, you're going to probably, if you go over to Keith Jenkins' stream, I can put a figure on what Keith Jenkins is going to make. I can imagine a figure of what Keith Jenkins is going to make. I put it to around about between $500 to $1,000. You'll see Keith Jenkins make tonight, and it all looks wonderful. But one thing you got to remember, Keith Jenkins has spread so much love. He spread so much love in other all communities. There's no way you can have a stream and not make money. There's no way. It doesn't work like that. Because people give back cake. So, yeah, it's going to look wonderful. He's making all this money. And if he keeps the momentum up and does it once a week, he could collect a momentum. He could get a momentum where he's making 500 to 1,000 a week. You know what I mean? He can do. He can find a lane. But, Keith thinks he's a nice guy, but he's going to have to put up with a lot. He's going to have to put up with a lot and find, depends what lane he goes down. He's going to have to find his lane and see what lane he wants to go down. That's the hardest part, because if you go down the Filipino lane, to be honest with you, with the girls, the Filipino lane, with the girls, there's no money there. There's no money in the Filipino lane. If you go down the Thai lane, my genre, you can make money, but you're going to get trolled hard. You're going to get trolled hard. If you go down the South America, a lot of money in it. It's probably the best lane you should go down. If I was him, I would go down the South American, Brazilian, that kind of lane. That's where you're going to get less trolling, more normal people, and you're going to get big donors. So in my opinion, that is the best lane out of all three. Out of all three, that's the best lane. That's the best thing for me if I was Keith Jenkins. But he's got to be careful what lane he goes in because, like I said, people are going to be pulling him to try and come in all different lanes. So that he's got a choice of what lane he goes in. You can't pick all three. It doesn't work like that. You can't pick all three. You have to pick one. 2 different audience, 2 different conversations, 3 different audience, 3 different conversations, 3 different people you're hanging out with. So there you go. Okay. Yes. I never said that. You got to understand what I'm trying to say to you. I'm not saying to you. I'm not talking about you now, but I'm just saying, Toronto. Listen, you're not a child. Listen to what I'm trying to say to you. Listen to me. I never said you're going to go against me, but I'm sure you explained it already. I'm trying to be as diplomat as I can. I never said you're going to go against me. What I said to you was this: you have a mod. Mod is an enemy of mine. You know that. And the enemy is going to try and get you to try and go live when I go live. And he tried to do that yesterday. Did he not try to do it yesterday? Yes or no? Did he not try to do that yesterday? Did he not say go live, Toronto, press 1 in the chat to go live? He did it yesterday, and it's going to be even worse. And I'm trying to pre-warn you to see what's going to happen. When you get monetized, they're going to drop super chats on you and say, just go live at 9 o'clock, man, don't worry. And you're going to do it. Trust me, you're going to do it. You're not going to say, I'm going to wait till 12 o'clock, which is my lane. I'm not going to do it. You're going to do it. And that's when the beginning and end of your problems. To be honest with you, Toronto, I don't really care what you do. I'm just giving you pre-game before it happens. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say. So listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. You said you're not going to do that. Okay. Right, so let's leave it like that then. You're not going to do that. Let's leave it like that then. Okay. Let's see now then. Let's see now. You know what I mean? Flip for profits. Please pay attention. You're a good guy, but pay attention. Flip for profits. Flip for profits. Pay attention, please. Listen to me. Toronto is Toronto is not monetized. He's not got 1,000 hours of watch time. He hasn't got 4,000 hours of. He hasn't got 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 hours. When he does get 1,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers, and he gets 4,000 hours of watch time, he's going to be monetized. Then he's going to have super chats. And then he's going to get a group of people coming down to super chat. And that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, how hard is that for you to understand? Okay, fair enough. You know what I'm saying? So here you go. Okay, you said it. Okay, well, you said one word. Let's leave it like this, Toronto. You said one word. I'm not going to do that. I don't really care what you do. I'm just giving you pre-warning. You said it. Let's leave it like that. I'm not going to speak no more because I ain't got much energy to give to one person. I ain't got much energy to spend. Your choice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you do what you do. I ain't got too much time to waste on. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to control anybody. I'm not trying to control anybody. All I'm trying to do is I'm telling you something before it happens. I tell people before it happens. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, not even just him. Even my person I'm go against me, I tell. You know what I mean? Barry the Boss, you should do your own live stream tonight about Thai girls, no? Oh, Jason Finch. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. I like that. Sounds alpha to me. Anything to do with alpha sounds good. That sounds alpha to me, Toronto. Okay, let's see then. Okay, well, enough said. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're saying some brash words. You're saying some big words, bro. You're saying some big words. You're saying boss words now. You're saying some boss words. You know what I'm saying? You're saying some boss words. Okay. Yeah. You're saying some boss words. Yeah. Okay, so we believe you. Toronto, we're going to leave it like that. Like I said, you're a good kid. If you wasn't a good kid, I wouldn't care. But I want everybody anyway. Because I even what's his name? Even B Moron. Me and B Moron was fighting. Before B Moron got monetized, I said B Moron. I even did B Moron a consultation, free one. So but you said some brash words, Toronto. So we leave it like that. We leave it like you said some very boss words. Well, let's leave it like that then. Because you seem confident. You sound some boss words. So let's just leave it then. Let's just see how it goes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, we have an understanding. There's always an understanding. There's never going to be a misunderstanding. I'm just saying. You know? But yeah, like I said, I warn everybody. Even my B Moron was neck and neck at each other. And before B Moron got monetized, I gave B Moron a good consultation before. When B Moron was about to get monetized, he was coming over and asking me questions, and I said to B Moron, B Moron, and we were talking about, because people was talking about being successful. I said, look, B Moron, look, I'm gonna tell you as it is. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you as it is, B Moron. Your success, your success relies on who you mod. So who you're gonna mod now, who you mod on your channel, is gonna be a big factor of your success. I told him that. That's all I said to B Moron. That's all I said to him. And even B Moron come back to me. You know what I mean? Like I said, even B Moron come back to me the other day and said, even B Moron come back to me the other day and said, because what happened? B Moron came back to me the other day and said to me, you know what, Barry? It's true what you said. This YouTube game is stressful because he was friends with Steph Traveler. You know, he was on Steph Traveler's channel all the time. You know, he was over there all the time. So he's friends with Steph Traveler. But the problem is, Steph Traveler, Steph Traveler went ballistic because he modded Brian B and banned him off his channel. All because he modded Brian B. And he was on, Steph Traveler came up to his channel the other day and was just going at him because he modded Brian B and another mock troll. And then now B Moron came back to me the other day and said, you know what, B, boss, what you said, now I understand. I said, now you understand, True. Now you understand what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to be funny. I just tell you before. I said, your success is going to, because this YouTube game is cliquish. People are cliquish and there's enemies around. So there's certain people you're going to, you know, he didn't understand. Because some people think I'm telling people in advance and they think I'm doing it for, you know, for particular reasons. But it's only when they do get in it and then they realize, and then B Moron said, you know what? He even came back to me the other day and said what you said, because he realized he's falling out with people all because he modded some people. It's like, God damn. You know what I mean? He just wants to have a live stream and enjoy it with his girl. But you got a man ban you off your channel all because he modded you. You can model you everywhere you want to mod. But you know what I'm saying? You see, that's what I'm saying. You know? Yeah. No, I don't tell people how to run their channel. I don't mind. I don't care what you do. I don't tell people how to run their channel. I don't tell people how to run their channel, bro. I never tell no one how to run their channel. I don't do that. I just tell people. What I do. I say people come and ask me about the channel, or people will. Before they get monetized, I give them a consultation, a free one. So that, boy, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do is just say to them, you know what, boy. Because they can't come back to me after and say, well, you never told me that, did you? You know, you never told me. Because B-Moron's done nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong. He just wants to be friends with everybody. He just wants to do his live stream. He's a cool guy. He's got his girlfriend. And now Steph Traveler banned him off his channel. He never did anything wrong. He never did nothing to nobody. Now he's banned him off his channel. He used to go on Steph Traveler all the time. Banned him off his channel. You see what I'm saying? All because he went and modded something. That's crazy out here. So, and then it took him to go through all that to come back to me to say, you know what? Because some people don't get it in the beginning. And then he come back and said, boy, you know what, B, what you said was true. He realized after a while. I said, you know, I was just trying to warn you. That's what I was trying to do. You know, people call me the bad guy, but I'm just trying to warn you. What's going to happen before it happens, because I see I'm a visionary in this game, and I see what the future is. So, you know, okay. Look, man, I'm not really interested. I don't really care about anybody want to do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't really care. Man. I don't need a break. I'm doing good. What do I need a break for? Let's not let me get rid of this guy, influencer. Break this guy. You see what I'm saying? People will come back and say negative. I mean, fit for profits. Fit for profits. Knowledge is power, man. Knowledge is power. Go and tell Nick Ninham. Go and tell Nick Ninham. Go and tell all these other travel channels. Won't tell even bloody won't tell. I know many people in this genre hasn't traveled for 2 years, 3 years. I don't mean anything. Doesn't mean nothing. That's the answer to your question. It don't mean nothing. I know people that hasn't traveled for 3, 4 years. So it doesn't mean you can't have a YouTube channel. Doesn't mean you can't have an audience. So, you know, I know you're a good guy but the answer to your question is no. You can still build an audience, you can still build your tribe up, you can still do your thing. You don't necessarily have to travel. You know what I mean? There's no outdated knowledge because we live in a day and age of the internet. So if you live in a day and age of the internet, we don't live in a stone age where you ain't got no knowledge you can study the game from so many platforms and for a fingertip up to date what's going on in Qatar. If you don't know, then and you can hang out with like-minded people which are traveling to Thailand and places like that, Philippines, it will keep you up to date too. So there's no reason. You have bloody YouTube. If you don't, I mean, come on, bro. I'm saying you can have people like Everything Qatar. You have Buzzing TV. You have this one. You have that one. If you don't know what's going on in Qatar and the Philippines, then I mean, obviously you don't study your game. You know, what I mean, everybody should. Most people in this community, in this chat knows what's going on. Yeah, like many people haven't been traveled for years for the C90. That don't mean nothing. It don't mean you can't have a channel. Don't mean you can't hang out with people. Don't mean you can't hang out with like-minded people. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with answering the question. Fit for Prophecy is a good guy, but I'm just saying. So like I said, look guys, look, we're gonna have idiots come along trying to think, oh, Barry's just saying negativity. Barry's just saying negativity. Just say negativity. Yeah. It's not negativity. Anything you get yourself into, anything you get yourself into, you're gonna have to understand what you get yourself into before you get into it. And if somebody's to give me advice before I get into it, I'm gonna be thankful. I'm gonna say, man, thank you, man. I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know that. You know, I want the best for everybody. Like I said, you know, I mean, you're gonna have negative people thinking, oh, you're gonna be negative. You know what I'm saying? I want the best for everybody, but boy, know what you're getting into before you get into it. Don't just jump into something and just think, yeah, man, you know. I know people jump in this genre think they're gonna make a whole bunch of money. Yeah, we're gonna make a whole bunch of money, and things are gonna happen. And I tell them, boy, I know people come in this genre. I understand, because if you come in this genre, you think that everybody's just a nice person. Look what happened with Ed Sweeney. Ed Sweeney wasn't a live streamer. Ed Sweeney wasn't a live streamer. Yeah, and when he became a live streamer, when he really realized how the community was, it flipped his brain. He went berserk. He went berserk and lost his mind. Why? Because he realized, you know what I'm saying, how much of he realized how it is. Then he didn't want nothing else to do with it. Then he's coming off with, I don't want nothing to do with no YouTubers. Why? If somebody sit down with Ed Sweeney, like the boss, and say, look, Ed Sweeney, look, they're both this way, that way, this could happen, this just go through the basic ballistics of it. He wouldn't have freaked out like that. We told him, look, there's good people and there's bad people in this community, like anywhere in the world. And you gotta be careful who you're moving with. You know what I mean? If somebody they just giving them advice, you know, and you know, people might sit there, you know what I'm saying, but then he might not have been in that position. But he didn't know, and when he realized how messy it was, he was like, oh man. Then he started flipping out. Then he started talking about, you know, I'm talking. I'm talking about men in their 40s and 50s, screaming at each other like a gang of women. You know what I'm saying? And he just lost it because he realized, boy, this place is corrupt. After a while, then he don't want nothing to do with nobody, which is not very nice because Ed Sweeney is a very nice guy. He's a top guy. He's one of the top guy in the community, but he just got himself into something he didn't really know about. He got himself into live streaming. He should have stayed as a vlogger. You get yourself into live streaming, you don't know what it really is all about. You start moving with Steph Traveler. I mean, well, that's not going to end very well, is it? That's not going to end very well. and then bang. So when it comes to Toronto and people which are my brethren like Keith Jenkins, I make sure I give them a heads up. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what friends supposed to do. You give them a heads up. You tell them, boy, you know what, both this, both that, because you make sure. You know what I mean? Make sure you look out for them. That's what friends supposed to do. Because you've been down that road already. You know that road. And you know how it ends. So, because you know how the road ends and you know how the road ends, you're supposed to be encouraging your friends to say, look, if you go down that road, this is what's going to happen. If they still go down it, well, at least you told them. At least you can say, well, I told you. I didn't, don't act like I never told you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're supposed to do as a friend, if you got friends. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to look out for each other, look out for people. You know what I mean? I see the Dutch Ferran coming through at the Club Villas Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm good. I'm good myself, so I don't need to worry. I'm good myself. I got a good channel. I'm doing my thing. I'm working day. I'm working night. I'm focusing on my lane, and I'm doing the best what I can do. You understand? And I'm not stressed. I'm just doing what I got to do. But you know what I'm saying? I also, along the way, I'm always gonna be the one that's gonna, brush people up and show them, look. You know what I mean? Don't come out of lane. That's all it is. And sometimes you have to put down the hammer. That's just the way it goes down. You know what I mean? It's not even about being negative. It's about being positive, but you got to keep positive people around you. Down at the Club Villas Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Yeah, life is like that, bro. Typical reason, you're just an idiot. You're just an idiot. You're just blubber of talking. You don't really understand about YouTube. You're just blabbering off talking. That's all you're doing. You're just blabbering off talking. You're just blabbering off talking. That's what it is. You're just an idiot. You're just blabbering off talking. You're just blabbering off talking. No one doesn't deny whether he does well or not, but what I said, it's the point I was trying to make, and I'm sure you guys, it's like you guys are talking. You know what I mean? You're just talking. You understand what I'm saying, but you're trying to be funny. I'm very good, bro. I got no problems. I'm not having a problem. I'm doing good. I got no mental health. What I was trying to say was this. And I'll explain what I was trying to say. Ed Sweeney was a vlogger before he was a YouTube live streamer. and he started doing live stream, and he started moving. I'll explain to you like a little baby, so you act like a little kid. I'll explain to you like kids. I'll explain to you like a little baby, because you guys act like little kids, so I'll explain like a little kid. Let's see if I'm charging. Ed Sweeney was a very good vlogger. Very good vlogger. Now, for the last year or so, he started doing live streaming. And when he started doing live streaming, he started moving with Steph Travel. Now, he's also friends with, he's also friends with Thailand Bound, NDRTV, a few other guys as well. Where basically he's stuck between a war, because them two are at war with each other. Now, if you're a vlogger, and I have seen this with Steph Travel's channel, with Ed Sweeney's channel. When Ed Sweeney was a vlogger, Ed Sweeney has had 2 to 3 million views on his channel. He's had 2 to 3 million views on his channel. He has regularly had 2 to 3 million views on his channel. And when Ed Sweeney started live streaming, he posts a video and he barely gets 20,000, 30,000 views. Why? Because when you start live streaming with your vloggers channel, YouTube puts you in a streamers category. And then you get in the streamers category, you get out of the algorithms. So you mess up that one. So now you've messed up your vloggers. Plus, while you start live streaming and then you're moving with Steph Travel, you're in between a war with 2 people. And both of them are saying, oh, you don't move with Steph Travel, he's a bad guy. The other one's saying, and Steph Travel, don't move with them guys, they're terrible. Right, so you just want a live stream, and you got these 2 people screaming at each other back and forth. And you keep doing it, and then 2 people start getting upset with you and saying all these things. And then you get to the point where you flip out. You think, man, why am I in between this? Why am I in this situation? I'm going to go back to my old ways. When I used to just be a vlogger, be a lone ranger. So I never said whether you should be a live streamer or not. But if it was my advice to him, I would have said to him, you shouldn't have did live streaming in the first place. You should have just stuck to vlogging. Stay out this live streaming. You're not going to make much money out of live streaming anyway. You know what I'm saying? And all it is 90% troll. I hope that explains it. Because some people trying to be funny. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. My mental health is very well. I'm doing very good. Doing night and day. I'm getting exercise in. I'm doing very good in my life, and I'm doing very good. You know what I'm saying? I will always teach people. If I've got to teach people something, I'm teaching you. Something you need to learn. This is the way it is. Hypocritical Redrick is with the crime family. We all know that. So he's over here to troll. He's over here to troll, and he wants to troll because he's in with the crime family. And he's here to troll. We all know you're doing. I know that. You know that. So keep trolling. Have fun. But if you want to come and step to me with facts, come and step to me with facts about YouTube and everything else that comes with it. Don't come to me with no BS. All I spit is facts. That made my point. wish I had someone to tell me before I came in live stream what to do and not what to do. I wouldn't have modded a certain person, and then I probably wouldn't be in such a position I'm in. I wish I had somebody to tell me. You know what I mean? Yeah, but what's that got to do with it? What's that got to do with it? What's that got to do with it? I never said whether he. We're not talking about why he started live streaming. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about why he started live streaming, bro. I never asked you why he started live streaming. So what are you talking about? Why are you talking about a subject we're not talking about? I never told you why he started live streaming. I said he shouldn't have live streamed. I don't care why he live streamed. Yes, it doesn't matter. You could have left. You could have made videos and kept making videos. I mean, you have to live stream because it's COVID. So I never said why. So why are you going on to why? Why are you changing subjects? You understand? Get it right before you step to me again. You were wrong again. What I said was that you could have made videos and kept making videos. You chose to do live streaming. I know why he started live streaming, but there's many people who's got channels who didn't live stream through the COVID. They still got channels. They still got channels today. So there you go. There you go. Prove my point. You get a drink of water. You change the channel. We're in the Club Villas Inc. YouTube channel today. We're on a trail and we're walking about and we're having a talk about YouTube and everything else that comes with it. We had some negative people coming in the chat trying to twist the story around of what the boss was trying to say. But, like I did say, I'm just doing my job. And I've done my job. And I'm keeping as positive as I can. You understand? Is that the real wombat? Wombat? Is that the real wombat? Oh, I heard that you're going to be a YouTuber. Yeah, I did hear you overhear you saying you're going to be a YouTuber. I did overhear you saying you're going to be a YouTuber. If that's the real one. I can't check right now, but I can't check your channel. Or I can, but I don't know if you want it to go black. Let me just check it. Let me just check before I talk. Private, so that's probably not the real one. So it's not the real one because you only got one subscriber. I'm sure you'll have more subscribers than that. I'm sure you got more subscribers. So looks like that's not the real one. Having one subscriber is not. It makes it not the real one. That's got to be not the real one. I'm sure one bat's got more than one subscribers. Oh, you want to switch over to your main channel? Okay, go on then. That'd be better. So I know that I'm talking to people because this is all you got. It's all I got to put up with my channel. You know what I'm saying? One back travels. Okay. Let's check again. Okay. Right. I appreciate that. I appreciate you did that. I know you understand about there is we have a lot of trolls in this genre. Right, one back travel, yes sir. Good to see you on my channel. I've never seen you on my channel before. Maybe you have come, but I've never seen you on my channel. And look, one back travel, listen. I'm the most positive guy and the most but I'm a boss. And I tell it as it is, yeah? I'm not jealous. I'm never jealous of anybody's success, and I always give free advice for no reason. I'll give anybody free advice. But I'm going to tell you like this. Look, when you're talking about an up-and-coming YouTuber, you're on advice on an up-and-coming YouTuber. Now, obviously, you're in the Thailand genre, and you're a great supporter of the top, and I respect that. Yeah, I respect that. But since you are a supporter of Tom, now you're gonna get your target for trolls. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Once you support, if you support me, you support Tom, you support someone like that, you get targeted. So now you are opening up a YouTube channel. You gotta be very careful. You gotta be very careful. You gotta be very careful because to try and tap into this genre is it's not that it's that difficult to tap into the genre or to tap into the Thailand genre. It's just like what lane you want to yeah, you feel that. Yeah, you feel that. Right, you're with me. It's what lane that you want to go down, which is the biggest problem. That is the problem. It's what lane you want to go down. Now, I understand, you know what I mean? The problem, the problem is this. The Thailand genre is very cliquish. It's very tribal. Everybody's in their tribe and their clique. And people don't cross over cliques. So from the beginning, people are choosing who they're going to come over to your channel, they're going to look. They're going to say, who is this? Who's these mods? Who's these, what's he about? The first thing they're going to look at is his mods, your mods. That's the first thing. So, boy, from get-go, you know what I'm saying? They're going to see. Now, the second thing is it depends on if you're in Thailand or not. If you're in Thailand, you're not going to be in Thailand. That's another thing. If you're in Thailand already, it can make it easier. What you're going to do with the channel is there going to be girls. Is there going to be a girly bar? That can help you a lot. No girls, harder. You understand? People label you quickly. Big up to ML, G, Tom, mod side of the game. Yeah, you got some great guys, and ML's good. ML's a great guy, without a doubt. I'd say so is G, and Tom's cool too. So the point is this, look. But the point is this. So you got to decide whether you're going to do girls and hang out as a bar, girl stream, which is a good way to do it in this genre. Which is very good to do it in this genre, with girls. But if you don't want to do girls, what are you going to do? Education? If you do education, you know, there's a lot to put up with. So I should ask you, what kind of concept are you looking to do? That's what I need to ask you. What kind of concept are you looking to do? And then I can establish where we're going. You know what I mean? I don't need to take a break from YouTube. I'm doing very good with my life. My life is very good. YouTube is doing very good for me. And I got some great support right now. We're doing really good with YouTube. So thank you very much for your concern. I don't need to take a break. Thank you. My mental health is in check and I'm doing very good. Thank you. Do you mean no? I mean, what kind of angle are you coming from? What's your channel going to be about? That's what I'm saying. What's your channel going to be about? What are you looking to go down? What kind of lane are you looking to go down? Is it going to be girly in a bar? Is it going to be education? Is it going to be travel, just traveling? Is it going to be live streaming? You're going to be a live streamer? You're going to do live streaming? What kind of lane? You looking to do vlogging? What kind of lane are we looking at? I see you there, bootleg. I honestly have no clue, mate. I got trust in doing this by Tony. Well, you see, so someone said you're a family man. Well, if you want me to be totally honest with you, and I have to be totally honest with you, Wombat, if you want me to be totally honest with you, if I was you and I'm a family man, I would do vlogging, man. Just do vlogs. Just try your best to make 100 videos. Make 100 vlogs. Just keep doing it. Keep pushing vlogs. And try your best to stay away from live streaming if you're a family man. That's my advice. Like I did say, people might say things and say this and that. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. Stay away from live streaming and just do vlogs. And push 100 vlogs up on your channel. Let me see 100 videos. It doesn't matter. They don't have to be the perfect video. It don't have to be the perfect thing. Just say 100 videos I want to see up in your channel. And try your best to be a vlogger. You know what I mean? Are you in Thailand? Where are you based? Are you in Thailand or are you in the Western world? I got no plans to go Skegness. Yeah. Are you in Thailand? Where are you based? That's yeah, just if you tell me where you're based, then we can come to a conclusion of what else to say. Because where you are based is very important. I mean, I'm not in Thailand in prison. I plan to filter back 2 to 3 times a year. Well, so the best thing to do, in my advice for a person like you, was doing 2, 3, 4 times a year as a family man, is to push 100 videos. And when you do go to Thailand, you go back, make videos over there, and become your best to try and become a vlogger. That's my best advice. My best advice is to stay away from live streaming, stay away from StreamYard, stay away from StreamYardy. Don't do StreamYardy. Definitely don't do StreamYard. 100% don't do StreamYard. That's 100%. Don't do StreamYard. If you want to ruin your channel, do StreamYard. If you want to go live streaming, you want trolls, do live streaming. And you ain't gonna make no money anyway. You understand? You ain't gonna make much money anyway. So, you know what I mean? Your choice. That's the advice. That's what I gotta say. That's the 5 point. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You see, that's why in the beginning I said people are gonna say this and people are gonna say that. I only can give you the best advice. That's what I'm trying to say. People are gonna say this, and people are that's always gonna come up. Big up the boss, mad respect. Yeah. People are gonna say big up, thanks for that. People are gonna say this and people are gonna say that. But the reality of it is, like I said to you, that's why I said in the first place, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. And that's my honest opinion. And if you do that, and if you go down the video road, trust me, all your problems, plenty of cake for all of us. If you go down the video road, your headache will be 90% less headache. It will be much less stress. And another thing is that you're not put yourself into the fire. If you want to put yourself into the firing line, and you want to put yourself into the firing line with a whole bunch of stress, a whole bunch of headache, do vlogging. If you want a whole bunch of trolls start running up and down all over your channel, do live stream. If you want no headache, you want no stress, it's going to be the harder way, but it's going to be the nice way. Push 100 videos. So my advice to you is to push 100 videos. Thanks for the soldiers there. That's the consultation I gave you there, free. And that's a free consultation. Not yet, but good vibes, not yet. That ship may already sell. I mean, as a supporter of any of us, me, Ben, and Tom, you're gonna get trolled. You're gonna get trolled. But let me tell you something, bro. You're only at the beginning stage of trolling. When you have a channel, you get the extreme troll. Like I said, look, on the real deal, if you're not prepared to, and I tell every live streamer this, if you're not prepared to put your whole life on the table, your whole family on the table, you're not prepared to put all your business, all your bank account, and where your address, and where you live, and where you work, if you're not prepared to put all this on the table, well, stay away from live stream. Because you're going to get trolled, you're going to get doxxed, your family's going to get doxxed, and it's going to happen. If you're not prepared to do that, well, stay away from live stream. And that's from the boss himself. That's it. There's no need to buy subs. You don't need to buy subs. But you buying subs doesn't boost your channel. It doesn't boost your channel by buying subs. The Filipinos channels prove that. I can send you to big up to ML. I can send you to a Filipino channel now has got 20,000 subscribers. And they've only got 8 people in the chat. Or 7 people in the chat. Why? Because they never built an audience. What they did build, they bought subs. We know that. I can go to a number of Filipinos that do that, and they haven't got no audience. They got 3 people in the chat, 5 people in the chat. Why? You look at them older than me, you got 16,000 people you know, but you only got 3 people in your chat. Something's off it, and what's off is that they bought subs. We know that. So, subs don't work. Buying subs don't work. You know what I'm saying? That don't work. That's not going to work good. And, when you become a YouTuber, you need to run away from your ego and worrying about numbers. Because numbers don't mean anything. And whoever proved that as well, look at Sexy Bar. Sexy Bar don't have a lot of people in their chat. They don't have a lot of subscribers. But their cake is the sweetest in the ground. So stop worrying about stroking. The person's got to stop worrying about stroking their ego and worrying about numbers and start worrying about your cake. Not about money, but worrying about putting in some hard work and building up something that you can become a good YouTuber in this Thailand journey. You can. But, you got to understand. And that's all I say. And I always give great advice to people. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all I've got to say. You definitely got a chance to be a YouTuber. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. You definitely got a chance, but like I said, you can make your life easier, you can make it harder. We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. We're pumping it through down in Boston. We're on a trail. We're going to keep going on this trail. We're going to keep going on this trail. Yeah, so you know, appreciate Sage more advice, man. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I stay in my lane. When Matt travels, I don't go into other people's lane. I don't take other people's cake. But if people want to ask my advice and want to come on my channel, you're quite welcome to. People are welcome to. You are welcome. It's funny because in this Thailand genre, a lot of what I realize, a lot of people don't want to be vloggers. The reason why they don't want to be vloggers is because they want the quick cash. Because they come over and they see other people live streaming and they see the cash, they see the cake, and we just call it cake. Yeah, I'm just talking about people in general now, other people. I'm not talking about you, I'm saying there's other people in general. They come into this, other people come into this genre and they're not interested in vlogging. Where vlogging is the best way to do it. Vlogging, you can make even more money than live stream. That's the funny thing about it. Because I can bring you to vloggers that make a lot more money than live streamers. If you get it right and you keep it consistent. Cheese One does quite good. Cheese One does very good, actually. And he never live streams. You know, there's loads of people, Chef Dev, do really good, and they don't even live stream. So I need to learn about video editing side of the game. And if you don't, go on. And if you don't know how to do it, push videos together, push some clips together, and go on Fiverr. Fiverr. Go on Fiverr and go and find an editor. It costs you little or next to nothing. Editor to put it together for you. That's all you got to do. And if you really want to do it yourself, go on Star Movie. I'm sure you got iPhone. Go Star Movie. Star Movie is the easiest way to edit videos. You can clip the videos together all at one thing on Star Movie. You don't need to be rocket scientists for that. Just stick them all together on Star Movie. Bang, 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 bang. They're all together, and that's it. You know. So you have that choice. Yeah, you have that choice. You can do it on Fiverr. It won't cost you a lot of money. Clip your videos, let them do all the work. Or do it on there. And yeah, like I said, so I realized. Yeah, people can take YouTube too serious and take over their own life. Yes, but you're supposed to take YouTube serious. I mean, like I said, I shouldn't say that. I should say that it's your choice whether you want to take YouTube serious or not, because it's your choice, because I don't do an video editing course. No, I don't. The reason why you post it, YouTube is a business, and you can take it as a hobby if you want to, and it's cool. It's cool to take it as a hobby, but if you start making money from YouTube, you should take it serious, because everybody around you is taking it serious. YouTube's taking it serious. They're getting their 30% cut no matter what. The other day, I got a 50 pound super thanks. I got a 50 pound super thanks. And I thought, oh, wow, it's £50 super thanks. If you don't know what a super thanks is, that's where when you make a comment in the comment section, you can highlight it by making a comment and putting money there. Super thanks. So I got a super thanks. Many people don't get super thanks. It's very hard to get super thanks. I got a super thanks, and YouTube took that 50 pound. YouTube took £21. £21 out of that 50 pounds. Now, YouTube is doing business. You go on PayPal. PayPal is doing business. Buy Me a Coffee is doing business. if you're on a power chat, they're doing business. They're getting their cut. They're cutting business. So everybody around you is doing business except you. Everybody's taking it serious except you. Well, you're playing chess. Everybody's playing chess and you're playing checkers. So you're supposed to take it serious. You're supposed anything you can make a lot of money at, you take serious. Any person can give you £50, £100 in one shot. If you don't take that serious, well, you know, and you can always tell the people who don't take it serious because you can tell. I'm not saying you're not being entertainment. You can have entertainment by messing yourself up and acting a fool and spinning on top of your head and doing all kind of stuff, which is cool for entertainment. But what I'm just saying to you is this: that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say people who don't just grab cash, run, and then you don't see them for 2 weeks. You don't this that. They're doing all kind of crazy stuff. They're not taking it very serious. You're supposed to be put your head down and graft every day and open up your live stream and go in. I don't care if, you know, we spoke about what's going to be a best live stream. The best live stream, if you want to make cash, if you're going to be a live streamer, by the way, the most money you're ever going to make out of live streaming is through a bar live stream. That's the most money you're ever going to make out of bar live stream. We've been for the 5-point bullet figures. Yeah. You know, I would say one of the hardest to do live streaming is sit down at a desk and do live streaming. That's the hardest. IRL is hard physically, but IRL, you know, is hard physically. But to try and get finances, the hardest is thing because you really have to bring the entertainment on. You understand? So what I'm saying to you is this. What I'm trying to say to you is this. People talk about you have to take it serious. You have to. You're supposed to be putting in, if you're a streamer, 5 to 6 days a week if you want to be a full-time streamer. You just want to be a part-time streamer. And even if you're a part-time streamer, I know part-time streamers will open up their live stream on a Saturday and then make £1,000 on a Saturday or £500 to £1,000 on a Saturday. You don't take that serious. And they only live stream on a Saturday. But they do videos. So you've got to take it serious. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not banned. You're not banned. Because I look on my ban list every day and the first one I look for is you. And I put the word out on the community page. Since I put it on the community page, you're not banned no more. That's why I put it on the community page, so that the person who's doing it knows I'm on to them. You understand? I'm on to them. Yeah. I'm a full-time streamer. I'm doing streaming night and day. I'm a 100% full-time streamer. Full-time streamer, not a part-time streamer. I do stream every single day. Now I'm doing streams 2 times a day. 1 o'clock and in the evening as well. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that because nighttime streams can get tough sometimes. I'll always protect the empire. Okay. Yeah. Big up for that. Nighttime streams can get tough sometimes, so sometimes you've got to mix it up in the daytime. You know, it can get tough. And I'm also in panic zone. If you can read the comments, you're not bad. Yeah. If you can read your comments, you're not bad. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so I'm a full-time streamer. Yeah, I have quit. Have you quit YouTube lurking? I have quit YouTube lurking. Yes, I have. I've quit YouTube lurking. And the reason I quit YouTube lurking is because I was spending too much time on YouTube and not enough time focusing on doing what I got to do. So I quit YouTube lurking, start focusing on doing some real hardcore streaming. I don't lurk no more. I I don't lurk. I focus on my game plan. So yeah, the nighttime streams are good. It's in his lane. And I mean, just because I'm in panic zone at the moment, because, but anyway, the point is this. What I'm trying to say is this. When you are a YouTuber and, you are a live streamer and you're coming into this genre, sometimes you can come into it blindly. And I wish I had people that gave me the heads up about it before I got into the genre. And you can come into it blindly and make mistakes. And, there's a lot of pit holes to be, you know what I mean? Why am I in panic zone? It's a long story, personal issues. And the fact that I want to go to the Philippines, to be honest with you. I want to go to the Philippines. I do. And if I don't start putting my head down to some serious work, then I'm not going to go. So, and when it comes, if anybody knows anything about business or anything else like that, November, December is going to be your best months. January is going to be dead. January is going to be dead, or even the middle of January is going to be dead. February dead, March dead. So you got to grab as much cash as you can in the next 2 months, because you're heading for some serious times. So you better work as hard as you can now, because when November, December, when January and February and March comes, watch out. People spend their money over Christmas, people spend their money over New Year, people spend all their money. Watch out. You know what I mean? That's a whole different thing about it. That's not lurking. That's studying Thailand. I study Thailand to the T. I'm never going to stop studying Thailand. I study Thailand like a Bible. But who would you have warned? Who would you have? Yeah, I mean, what I'm trying to say to you is this. Barry, who have warned you about live streaming? I didn't even know about your channel until 3 or 4 months after you started following guys back in the channel. No, I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you, or I'm not blaming Tom. I'm just saying what I'm basically saying. Me and Tom, I was all getting trolled a lot. We're following the genre back then. Yeah, what I'm trying to basically say is this. What I'm basically trying to say is this. If you want me to be honest, I would never have modded Capio if I knew what I knew now. I would never have modded Capio. Because by modding Capio, it brought a lot of trolling and destruction to my channel. If you want me to be blatant, that's what happened. So what I'm saying, if someone did tell me before, boy, you know what, you better not mod that person, because boy, you mod that person, boy, you're gonna get a whole heck of trolling coming from left, right, and center. You understand? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anything else. Everything else is good. I'm just saying, if somebody tell me before that, then it would be good. When I'm not, listen, I have a whole life outside YouTube. And right now, when I'm not, as I said, I study everything when it comes to YouTube, everything. Every vlog, every blog, every Facebook, every group. I'm in all the groups, every YouTube channel. So I keep a fingertip up to date thing what's going on, because I constantly have people trying to trip me up, because I drop education about Thailand. So I constantly have people trying to to trip me up. So I keep a fingertip going what's going on, everything. Not just YouTube, but everything. Everything. News, everything. Time to use everything. So I have a life outside YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah, I did. I knew it was toxic. I was a mod on Charlie's channel. I know it's toxic. And I'm not complaining about the genre. That's all I was trying to say. I'm not complaining about the genre. I knew I was getting into. I'm just saying that there was certain people I would never have did what I did. That's all. If somebody did warn me. You understand? That's all I'm saying. If you understand. Rubbish. Whole load of rubbish. Whole load of rubbish. Nonsense. Whole load of rubbish. That's probably the most stupidest thing I've heard. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole load of rubbish. You know why? Because I know many channels that's not in the Thailand genre was doing very well. I know a channel. If you go walk with me, Tim, watch when he goes live. Many channels. But well, example. I know a channel like Walk with Me, Tim. He has 1,000 people, 900 people in his chat, and all the chat's full of members. Most of them are just normal people, and it's all members. And he gets likes, over 1,000 likes. Plus he gets super chats, plus he gets videos, plus he gets things. So, you know, he still gets trolled because everybody gets trolled, but it's not the forefront of it. Yeah, so I'm not blaming nobody else. No, I'm just saying, and I'm not being ungrateful about the drama. I'm just saying there is good people and there's bad people in this drama, and you got to admit that. No one can. We're not going to live in denial. I don't need no changes. I'm good. I don't need to change. I don't need to change to do it. I've already dealt with the trolls. I've already dealt with them. They're already in their place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I already dealt with the trolls. The trolls were in all control. I have no problem with the trolls. I want more certain other people because they will bring not only just the trolling but doxing and all kind of things that comes with it, with the community, what comes with it. So I've got the trolls under control. I've got no problem with trolls. I've got no problem with trolls. I got hardcore trolls. People what call up establishment. People what come in your house. People what dox your name. That's all I'm trying to say. So I'm not trying to be funny, Charlie. I'm just saying there's certain people which are bad people. And you got to admit that. If you don't admit that, ask Steph Traveller, or look on Steph Traveller's video on his community page and see. I shouldn't even say that. Anyway, let me not say it. Let me not say it. I'm saying too much. So let me not say that. Let me not say that. But anyway, there's good people and there's bad people in this genre. And that's it. So for sale. It's a nice car. I don't really like Ford. I don't really like Vauxhall. Hello, you alright, man?
Yeah.
No, do YouTube. See you around. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, someone else said I went to. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm a businessman. And I will always put propositions to. Someone said I put propositions to nightclub owners to promote their name on their channel. But someone else has got that before, and it doesn't matter how much. It doesn't mean it because you got thousands. If you got 1,000 people in your chat, if you got that doesn't mean you know 1,000 people. If you got 100,000 people on your subscribers, it doesn't mean you know 100,000 people. So sometimes the small YouTubers can be even more intense because they probably know the audience. So don't think because you're a small YouTuber you're not going to get a sponsor. You can still get a sponsor. There's still people who will sponsor you because they'll think, oh well, you might know 50 people. You might know you might know 2,500 subscribers. And then with the other thing, they might say, oh, you don't know 100,000 people. I'm saying. So don't get it twisted. So I'm always going to put my net out there and try and see if I can catch fish. So yes, I did go to a nightclub owners, one or two, and try to put my proposition to them to promote their nightclub through my YouTube channel, even though I've only got 50 or 60 people in the chat at night. But yeah, I'm grabbing my opportunities where I can. I don't have my YouTube. I didn't build up all the YouTube channel just to look at it. I put it up to see how far I can advance it. Because you get that one owner says, yeah, okay, that's a good idea, and we can make a video in between, and then the video will come up every hour. Why you should come to the nightclub every night, and you can put a sticker and saying your nightclub there, where it's got my logo there. You can put another sticker there saying whatever club it is, and just promote and just tell everybody to come to that club. That's promotion. You know what I mean? The only thing is about you. The thing about YouTube is that it's hard enough about Pattaya, and I know about Pattaya. It's hard enough to get a contract when you're there. You try and get a contract when you're not there, it's like impossible. You're not even there, and you're trying to get a contract like that. If you was there, yeah. If you're not there, you're asking the impossible. You know what I mean? You can get a contract. You can always get a contract. You can get a sponsor. You can get a contract. It's out there. It's out there. But you got to remember this live stream. They don't take live streaming serious. They take vloggers serious. That's why you see people like Keys One and people like Chev and Dev. They have people sending them stuff to promote for their channel because they take vloggers serious. They don't take live streaming serious. They don't take it that serious. So you know what I mean? Because remember, these guys are looking heat of you. They want you to build up your cake, and because your cake has got heat, they want to eat off it from other people. So they're speculating to accumulate. You understand? That's all they try. That's all the person who's got a channel is. Who's got a business is. They're trying to put it in eyeballs. There's so much eyeballs they can get in front of in order to sell their product because they're hustling themselves. So it's a two-way thing. To people that ain't in Thailand, well, that's more difficult because it's a Thailand genre channel. Because the first thing they're going to say, what's your channel about? It's a Thailand genre channel. We're going to start selling textiles. We're going to start selling bathroom tiles on this YouTube channel. I mean, come on. You think they're going to give you a contract on a bathroom tiles and you're talking about Thailand and Philippines and Asia all day long? It's not going to happen. They know your audience ain't going to buy no bathroom tiles. The audience is not about bloody house improvement. The house is about Thailand. So that's a different story. How about advertising on your other channels? Yeah, I mean, if I build up, and that's the game, though. If I build up my other channels and I get to Philippines and I build up my other channels and I get a girl and I crack it open my other channel and then and I get up to thousands of subscribers on my other channel, of course I'll be going for contracts. Of course I'll be going for contracts on my other channel. That's the whole idea. Why I don't want. That's why I cut off my live streams on my other channel. And yeah, of course I would do it like that on my other channel. That's the whole game plan. The whole game plan is that my other channel's a vlogging channel, and I never do live stream on it, but I'm doing live stream on it just to get my watch hours up. And I've got my food channel as well, and I can do Stalks 3. That's what it is. But this is a live streaming channel. I mean, I don't get myself involved in all them foolishness, but yeah, like I said, so I don't get myself involved in all them foolishness. You know what I mean? I'm trying to run a you're talking this nonsense there. You're talking nonsense now. Now you're talking nonsense. Because most of the people that come on my channel, they do travel to Thailand and Philippines and Asia. That's what they do. That's what we're about, most people. That's why you'll see by December, you see my channel, it's hard to run the channel because everybody's in Asia. Everybody, all my mods and everybody's down in Asia. I've done it already. I'm not going to get it. I've done it already. You think I wouldn't use that kind of you think I wouldn't use my spread my wings? I've done it already. I put it to them already. As I said, it's hard to get a contract. It's hard to get a contract when you're not when you're in Thailand. Like, you try and get a contract when you're not in Thailand, when you're not there, when you can't sit down with them and have a meal and chop it up. I mean, bloody hell. I mean, I could do my club fillers from here. I could do club fillers from right here, from right home, right here. I don't need to be in Thailand, but try and get a contract from it. I could deploy people right now to go and do club fillers in any of the clubs in Walking Street. But you try and get that contract. Try and get that contract. Just try. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get that. The last time I was in Thailand was 6 years ago. 6 years. I haven't been in Thailand for 6 years. You know, I don't. I got the talent. I could do it right now. I got talent enough to make a club full right now. I could pack any club. I could pack it from where I am right now. With my team, with my ideas, with my promotions, with everything. I could do it. Because I've packed clubs before and not even been in the club. I've not even worked there. I've done a contract where I never even worked there. One day, and we packed the club. But the point is, they're not going to give me no contract from over here. It's just not going to happen. That's why people jump on planes first class and go and flush out deals all around the world. That's why people do that. The Zoom calls and all these kind of calls, it's not going to happen, mate. You need to turn up, flush out a deal. You know, people spend thousands to go and meet their client to flush out a deal. I'm 100% expert. I'm 100% expert. I'm more of an expert now than I was before. I'm 100% expert. I'm 100% expert, mate. Yeah, that's what I do. I study it like a Bible. I study it, every last nook and cranny about every last nook and thing. That's why I know what's got people gonna go. You see, when these people open up clubs all around Pattaya, and people come on my channel and say, Barry, this club is open, man. It's gonna be popular. It's gonna be banging. It's gonna be successful. It's gonna be all these things. People say, yeah, man, it's gonna be the next best thing. It's gonna take over from iBar. I sit there and I laugh. I think, oh, poor you. He's going to take over from iBar. I sit there and I laugh. I think, oh, poor you. You just don't know, do you? You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I break it down to them and I say, for one, Tree Town hasn't been tried and tested yet. And for two, iBar girls, for you, if you can get iBar girls out of iBar every night to stay in your club, I tell you what, man, you better have like 50 foreign guys sitting off of your club ready to take them over. If you ain't got 50 foreign guys to take them around the planet, if you haven't got 50 foreign guys ready to take them around the planet, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry, mate. All the beer and the whiskey in the world ain't gonna help you. You understand? That's what I do. The reason I'm not in Pattaya, I'm heading live with Tom Club Fillers, and thanks for your good advice, and I appreciate it. Great, man. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Good advice. Good on you. Appreciate you coming on the channel. No doubt about it. Yeah. So like I said, someone asked me why am I not in Thailand. Look, I did say to you, and I'll say it again. I will be in Thailand as soon as Thailand is popping. Things are happening. Walking Street is popping, and there's money sloshing around. I will be in Thailand, and I'll be collecting some of it, and I'll be doing it. Life is about timing, and you wake your time. Thailand is not even popping. It's not even happening. There's not investors running down there with loads of money. Thailand used to be investors, used to pop down there with a whole bunch of money. You're spending left, right, and center, ready to give me 100,000 baht contract, easy, and not even be in the club. You think you can get that now? You think I can get 100,000 baht contract right now and not even be in the club? Or even being in the club? You know, you're going to be very hard pushed. You're going to be very hard pushed to get anything. So life's about timing. You take your time, and when it's your time, you go. You don't do anything before your time. Life is a game of chess, and you play chess. You play chess. You don't play checkers. You don't go and do. You know that nothing ain't going in Pattaya. You know he's dead. You know he's this, but then you go run down there, try and get contract, then you end up with 50,000 baht contracts, 40,000 baht contracts, and you're in Thailand with a shitty contracts. Why you didn't just wait your time? Big up to One Mac coming through with the 10 soldiers. I appreciate that, man. Big up, man. I appreciate that. Coming through with the soldiers on the side of the game. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. Well done. Appreciate the soldiers. Exactly. No. Everybody, what? No. Get your story right before you step to the boss. Everybody else said that. And I said, no, it's not buying the bar. It's not buying the whole bar. That was the argument. Everybody said, no, not bad. When you ring the bell, you buy everybody in the bar a drink. I said, no, bro, you just buy the girls a drink. I was the one that said you have to buy, you only buy the girls. Everybody said, no, you buy the whole bar, you buy everybody a drink. I said, no. I was arguing and telling everybody, you only buy the girls a drink. So get it right. You know what I mean? Listen, it's a desert. No, it's a desert, man. Thailand's a desert. There's nothing going on. Walking Street's dead. There ain't no investors. There ain't nothing going on. There's a few investors in Tree Town, which is investing with trying to make things happen. Yes, there is Bling Club, there is a free club, but there's not gonna. Tree Town is not going to be popping for the next 5 years, if you want me to be honest with you. If it ever does pop, it's dead. It's empty. Tree Town is empty. Walking Street's empty. All around there is empty. It's an empty place, and it's bad time for it. It's not the right time to go to Pattaya and try and say you're going to try and get a good contract out of somebody when there's nothing going on down there. Plus, I'll be fighting against my own neck when it's dead. You know, it's about timing. You know, timing and place. One time I had a clothes shop. Yeah, I'll tell you a story. One time I had a clothes shop, and it was a designer clothes shop, and it was brilliant. I had all different designer clothes. I had watches. I had design. I had this Versace, all kind of things. But you know why it didn't work out? Because it was in the wrong location. Everybody said, you know what, you're brilliant, but you're not in the right location. So it's all about timing. It's all about where you are. You've got to be smart about what you're doing before you do it. You don't just run down there. You know it's there. You know nothing ain't going on. You know that the girls didn't even come back from Thailand. You know that there's no money sloshing around. What are you doing? What exactly are you doing? And then when you get a 40,000 baht contract, you're going to say, oh, I got a contract, but I only got 40,000 baht. Oh, just settle with that. Well, you could have just waited. You could have just waited your time, relax, you know what I mean? Build yourself up. You've got a YouTube channel, you've got this, you're building towards bigger things. Build up another form of income, another three, four income, and then bang, you go when it's your time. You know, is that not more sensible? Never rang the bell before, bro. Never rang the bell. Never rang the bell. I never rang the bell before. I've never rang the bell. But I've owned a club. I've owned a bar. I've owned a go-go. When I say owned it, I've had part ownership in it. You understand? And I study the game. That's my game. That's my field. That's what I study. So when people come to me and laugh, I laugh. I laugh. You know what I mean? You listen to this clown, you're out. You don't have to tell me you're out. You just have to go on the ban list. That's what you do. Because you can't win the argument. Now you want to be out. You just have to go on the ban list. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Nah. Thailand is not going to be popping for now, bro. It's not going to be popping for now. Don't let people fool you. It's going to take years. It's going to take at least, I reckon, 5 years. I personally think, and I've spoken to many people that have told me, yeah, 5 years is around about the right time where I reckon it's going to be before it starts, popping. And that's quite a long time. I'm not going to be sitting off in Pattaya just bloody sitting off there tricking off with all kind of women. That's just not me, sorry. That's not me. Now I won't go no country and just do that. I'm 50 years old, I'm out here for a purpose. I ain't got that much long to waste off. I wasted 7 years in Thailand, and I had a brilliant time. I love Thailand. Thailand's the best country I've ever been to in my life. Second is Brazil. But I'm not silly, I'm not immature. I'm not just going to be sitting off there and just doing crazy stuff and just sitting off there. I'm not just sitting off. I'm going to make purpose with my life. 5 years is a long time. You could build a whole business. You could build a whole empire with 5 years. I built my empire here with 2.5 years. SMS, OTG, stay in your lane. Whole empire, 2.5 years. What can you do in 5 years? And made money out, and garnished the lane, and done some great things. It's been hard, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be sitting there wasting my time for fight. I don't waste time. People like to see you making progress. Okay. So answer me, good vibes, before you asked before, was you in the ban list? Right. So answer me something. Tell me why I have not. Anyway, I don't need to answer you. You're being stupid once again, you're being silly. You know what I mean? I went to Brazil and I had a holiday. That's what, listen. Since so you guys, I have to talk to you like a baby again because it's typical region. He's a baby. I got to talk to you like a baby. Just remember. When I went to Thailand, when I went to Brazil, I went for a holiday. And I'm not saying that I won't go for a holiday anywhere in the world. I will go for a holiday. And I'll enjoy my holiday. Holiday, 1 or 2 months is cool. You can go and trick off and have fun and have as much fun as you can. I'll do that all the time. But if you're going to tell me about sticking around for 5 or 6 years, just tricking off, that's not going to happen. Anything over 2 months, it's not going to happen. So I'll always take a holiday in my life. There is a difference between a holiday and tricking off for 4 or 5 years, sitting off acting a fool on YouTube. Right. The second thing I can say, we've made many progress with my channel. We've done many progress. We've traveled to Brazil. We've traveled to Ukraine. We've made SMS OTG. We've made T-shirts. We've influenced the whole community with different lyrics, styles, work ethic. We've showed work ethic. We've made money. We've made £1,500 in one day. We've moved forward, and we've always moved forward. Even to this year, we've moved forward. We went to Scotland. We've been all over the UK. We live stream daytime. We live stream nighttime. I've showed you Boston. We've dropped lyrics. We spoke, and we educated people every single day. So we're making very much progress with our channel. We are gonna get to the Philippines very soon. So, if you want to be spoken, anybody else wants to be spoken to like a baby, so they understand, then we can carry on. You understand? There you go. You understand? You know? Thank you very much. You know what I mean? I've never got. No, you need to get out your brain. Man. You need to get it out of your brain, my man. You need to get it out of your brain, my man. I talk to you like a baby again. It's never going to be in my brain. I am fully up to date. There's no brain. Obviously, I talk that every single day. That Thailand is not the same as it used to be. I speak that. If you do listen to my live streams, you just listen. I tell you, obviously, Thailand is not the same as it used to be many years ago. Even 2 years ago, I said. So, I mean, obviously, we speak about that all the time. So you're late to the party. Once again, anybody else want to be speaking to you like a baby? Every day we talk about that, how Thailand has changed. That's all we ever say. So you're not listening. You're just talking. You're not listening. You're just talking. We speak about that every day. We say we used to go. I remember when we used to go. I remember when we used to go to Thailand. We used to go to Thailand. Thailand used to be brilliant. And it used to be this and it used to be that. You know what I mean? You're not listening. We speak about that every day. So everybody else want to be speaking to like a baby. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Speak that too. His money's got worse. It's got worse. This is why I study my game so much. So when people come at me, I laugh. You don't try and step to somebody you don't know what you're talking about. Because I know exactly what. I tell you something, I know exactly that. Big up to that TY. That's what I do, day and night. I study my game, focus on every last thing that's happening. I don't just sit there. I'm not turning on my live stream to talk nonsense. I'm not here turning on my live stream for no reason. We're making many progress with our channel. We've done it, many progress, and it's been good. You know what I'm saying? If there was no progress with the channel, nothing was happening, good vibes wouldn't come down every single night trolling. He wouldn't have nowhere to go. He's there because he's going to be entertained. You understand? So, boy. We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. These guys are hard work, man. These guys are hard work. I gotta laugh, man. We're out here. We're out here on the trail. We're nearly at the end of the trail. We walked hard today. One mat came through. We had been making progress with the channel. Trout Head's been coming through on the crypto side of the game. Trout has been helping the cause a lot. We've boosted the channel. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, anyway, we made great progress with the channel and the things, boss. Are you always teaching the newbies respect? Yeah. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. That's why they ban you too, because it's like you just tell it as it is, and they don't like that they don't like that you understand with things which are just elementary school stuff. You know what I'm saying? This guy wants me to go set up stuff in the desert, and they're going on down there, and they're going to be going on for 5 years. And I'm not having a bar or a nightclub where I'm trying to position myself. I make my money off people who are who got money and come into the business, and I jump on it just like that. And I only get a time span of 6 months to a year, and that's it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't I don't always have to. I don't always like to talk to people like that, but some people they just can't get it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They just don't get it. They get it, but they're trying to be funny. You know what I mean? It's not about being a sheep. It's just understanding A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's not that much rocket science. It's just not about being a sheep. It's just like TY Cobb gets it. If TY Cobb gets it, I have to say every single day the same thing. People ask me the same question every day. Why don't you go to Thailand? Oh, why don't you do something with your chat? Some people just get it, and some people like good vibes. He just wants to have fun, I suppose. He's trolling, having fun. Yeah, it's so fun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's not that difficult. You know what I'm saying? We've made progress with the channel. We're doing great things with the channel already. With the 2.5 years we've been on the channel, it's been good. We're live streaming daytime, we're live streaming nighttime, we're keeping it positive, we're on a peace treaty, you know what I'm saying? We're doing great things, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my lane. People say to me, I try to teach people, and when I do explain to people not to be a live streamer, I'm not saying it because I'm worried about anybody coming on the live streamer. All I'm saying to you is that this is the life I chose, is to become a live streamer. It ain't a bad thing. I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing to become a live streamer. All I'm saying is that you've got to be prepared before you get into anything. It's just like if you're getting into a religion. Before you get into a religion, know what religion you're getting into. If you're going to become a bloody, if you're going to become a nation of Islam, know what you're getting into before you get into it. Don't just pump into it and jump into it. So if you've got someone who can teach you and say, boy, you know what, this is what you've got to be prepared for, then it's good. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, I did explain to you, and I'll explain. If you have any questions, you can put it in the chat. That's why I said ask any questions. And there's nothing to be confused about. And what I did say, and I'll say it again, is that Thailand has been overexposed to live streaming videos and everything else. It's been cooked to the max. And not say you still can't make money, but Philippines is wide open there, and people are getting algorithms are off the chain in the Philippines. If you get into the algorithms, you find a nice dime piece. You get into the Philippines, and you can do live streaming. You can make your videos. You can get food reviews, and you can crack into. You can do all 3 channels and do it really great because the door is open there. You know what I mean? Thailand has already been rinsed, so that's the reason why I'm going to Thailand and not to Philippines. And the reason I'm not going to Philippines is what I said to you before. Again, is I'm waiting for Philippines to cook up when it's ready, and then we go, and then we're going to be there. It's not that difficult. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It is at the moment. It is. Philippines is more popping and popping for what I want to do. For what I want to do. It's not like I'm going to go there and if I'm not going down there to do nightclub promotion. If I was doing nightclub promotion, I understand. But for what I want to do with my 3 channels, Philippines is the best option. You can get a nice, beautiful lady, easy. You can get a nice, you can do your food reviews. You can do some great vlogs. And you can also do a live stream every day. You know what I mean? And it will be good. And you're still in Asia and you're still, that combination, you could have a live stream with a nice dime piece right now. I'll probably have super chats coming out my ears. So the option of the Philippines is much better. You know what I mean? It does make a difference. Still hasn't rinsed as much as Thailand. Still hasn't, there's not that many. They're coming through, but they're not that many. There's nowhere as much vloggers and live streamers as Thailand. Thailand is packed up to the rafters with Thailand, so with live streamers in the Philippines. No, I don't do that, bro. Cake protects you, you're the man, and I appreciate your chipping inside of the game. It's a really good game you play there every day, but I don't go into people's lane, other people's lane. I don't like drama. I don't like to go into people's lane, and I don't go in there for taking people's cake. I don't do that. I'll never do that. Not my style. People think I'm going over there for cake. Not my style, bro. I'd rather not have no cake than go over to someone else's cake. Tom's got his cake. If I was gonna go over there, I'll go over there, drop a super chat, spread some love, and say, "How you doing, Tom?" And I'll leave. You understand? But I'm not gonna be stealing nobody's cake. It's not my style, bro. But yeah, I big up for that. I appreciate it. It's not been rinsed. Philippines has not been rinsed at all. And them guys never did nothing in the Philippines. They never did nothing but at the fool. Dan the man did okay. The rest of them did nothing else but at the fool and spin on top of their head and at the fool. So I don't know what you're on about. You should join the stream. I'm not really with the drama, man. I'm not with the drama. It's too much drama. I'm not really with the drama, man. I'm a peaceful man. You know what I mean? That will do. That will do. He just mentioned you. Yeah, I'm gonna stop my stream anyway in the next 5 minutes. So I wish you the best. I might come over there, but I'm not. I don't like to. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Listen, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I don't like streaming. I don't like it. It's too much trolling. It's too much arguments. It's bad for my brand. You got people screaming at each other. You got arguments, fights. It's this, it's that. It's all happening. Next minute, this one comes up on the panel, and it's all one big old kind of thing. What I don't like. Everything about what I don't like. I'd rather just do my stream. We have Team Charlie coming to stream today, which is good. We have a few other great guys coming to chat. Toronto and a few other great guys, and that's it. But I can't do drama, bro. I can't. I'm too old. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate the drama. I hate it. It's not everything I don't want to represent. I want to represent, So, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do. It's just this is not for me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I am stopping my stream in the next 5 minutes. So, anybody else can carry on with their stream or whatever. I just did a little daytime stream. I did a few hours, did my stream. I gave people some good advice as much as I could. I'm staying in my lane. I'm doing me. And I don't really want to, like I said, I just want some peace in my life and a peace treaty. I really don't. I really can't take it. I can't take it. It's too much for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm getting old, but that's the way it is. Okay? You know what I mean? I'm good, Kyle. Good to see you, bro. I'm signing off, man. I'm just winding down, signing off. I just did a 3-hour trail. I just did a 3-hour trail. We just had a conversation, This Carl, now Carl's a guy. This guy, he comes down every day, and we have a great conversation, and he gets it. There's some people who won't get it, but there's some people who just refuse to get it. Yeah, so good to see you there, Carl. Just finished a 3-hour walk around. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I had a good little exercise today. I've been doing walk around every day, which is good for my weight and my arthritis. My arthritis is getting a lot better now. I woke up this morning, jumped out of bed. No, not crawling out of bed, thinking, man, my ankles are aching me. You know what I mean? I jumped out of bed. I'm feeling more energetic. I'm feeling more better. I just got to start losing some weight, but I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more clear-headed because I'm getting out of the house and not staying in the house all the time. My channel is doing better now and growing with the peace tree, and life is good. You know what I mean? So, miss you, boss. Watch the return. Yeah. So, and I'll be live tonight, 9 o'clock UK time. So you can catch me tonight, 9 o'clock UK time. And I'm combining the whole things together, and life is getting good. You know what I mean? And it's getting better. So I'm just staying in my lane, and I'm not going to get in no drama with no problems or issues with nobody else. You know what I mean? How's the gout going? It's getting better since I've been going out every day and doing walk arounds. It's got a lot better. Because usually around about this time, getting to the winter, it starts clogging up, starts playing up. Because it's getting winter, it's getting cold, and if I stay in too much, it starts clogging up, and then next minute, I'm out the game for a week. You know what I mean? Usually around about this time. But it's getting better. I've been out every day. I've been walking about. I've been trying to do my thing. So I'm working on my gout. I'm working on a few issues what I got right now in my life. Got a few issues I'm dealing with. And, life is good, it's been really improved financially over the last few months. So I'm good. Just got to we have a special surprise for the boys. I don't have no special surprise. It's very difficult to have ladies on my stream when I'm from the UK. I tried my best, but sometimes it's very difficult with the time zones. And tonight's stream is about Keith Jenkins. We're going to be talking about Keith Jenkins, and we're going to be helping Keith Jenkins tonight. And he's going to have a great live stream about 11 o'clock UK time. So we're going to be raiding his stream. We will do our stream for a couple hours, then we're going to raid his stream, and we'll take it from there. I've been helping Keith Jenkins to get his channel to make it pop to this stage right here now. I've been speaking to him privately, talking to him, and hopefully he will have a great live stream and he'll be on his way, and hopefully we still see him again even though he's streaming. Now he's on his way. Some people, they get on their way, you only do your best, and that's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. Can't do anything else. So I catch you tonight. I'll see you guys tonight, 9 o'clock UK time. Yeah, so like I said, I'm doing my best. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm signing off now, guys. I had fun today. It was a good little banter, good little chit chat, good little talk. I'm signing off till tonight, 9 o'clock UK time. Pick up yourself, and I'll see you. I'll see you on the other side. Harry the boss is signing off. Big up yourself, guys. See you tonight, 9 o'clock UK time.